So I've been playing on the Creator Experience server for a little bit, and all things are subject to change. This is not the final version of the product, and I found some pretty cool stuff. Now, I can't show you guys everything, but I can show you the new relic sets that are dropping this coming patch, and oh my gosh, this is probably one of the best pairings of relics that we've ever had. You guys can disagree with that, but I feel like this is genuinely crazy. So in today's video, I want to go over the new relics that are coming out in the version 2.6. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I can't keep track anymore because this changes everything. So we actually just recently got some relics, well, planar sets. We got the Lusaka set and the Wondrous Banana Amusement Park. That's incredible. I love that. Basically, this one's just a good support set that I'm sure we're gonna see on a bunch of different characters. And this one is a Jingyun. Dude, they just keep putting new Jingyun stuff in. Dude, I don't understand. They just really like the character. I don't know. Now, to be honest, I didn't really use these sets, or I wasn't too hyped about these sets because I don't really play Jingyun. He may be our general, but he's not mine anymore because let's just say there's a new our general in town, okay? And the other reason is that I just use Broken Keel when I need party buffs for my supports usually, and if I need energy regen, I'll just use like Penacony or Sprightly Unlock, depending on the characters, right? So I haven't really needed to use Lusaka, and the Wondrous Banana Amusement Park, I haven't really needed to use either. So these I wasn't too excited about, and then obviously, usually the way this goes is we get like a new relic set every other patch or so, but we're actually getting these back to back with these two new relics, which are just absolutely disgusting. So let me go ahead and show you what they do. The first relic I'm gonna show you is Scholar Lost in Erudition. This, as a two-piece, increases your crit rate by 8%. So already off the bat, we have an insanely strong two-piece, which you can use on most characters that are gonna be damage dealers that deal with crit. This is already gonna be a strong two-piece for you. And hopefully at some point they release a crit damage, or not four-piece, two-piece, so we can just go mix and match. And if they keep doing these crit rate and crit damage two-pieces, it'll end up being like pretty easy to build crit on characters, which I think is something that I've been struggling with just because we don't have an off-piece for this. So, but anyways, two-piece crit rate 8%, four-piece increases damage dealt by skill and ultimate by 20%, and after using ultimate, additionally increases the damage dealt by the next skill by 25%. So basically, you get skill and ult damage up by 20% and crit rate by 8% for free, and then after you use your ult, you get an additional 25% damage bonus on your skill. This, to me, okay, maybe you guys don't care about this, but I think this is generally a pretty good DPS set for most DPS in the game. If they're basic attackers, obviously it's gonna be a little different, but anyone that does the majority of their damage with their skill, which is a lot of characters, by the way, can benefit from this set. And this may end up being pretty similar to the Quantum set, where we just see it usable on so many different characters. But more specifically, this set is good for one of my favorite characters. I'll talk about it in just a moment after I talk about this next set. The next set is another two-piece speed relic. I've been waiting for another one of these so that way we can get 12% speed with two-piece sets. This is gonna be massively helpful for any sort of speed tuning you have to do, or if you're trying to reach like 200 speed Tingyun, like our favorite free-to-play player, Mr. Choki. But not only do you have speed on the two-piece, making this just a decent overall piece, you have this four-piece that makes it so that when you use a skill or ultimate on one ally target, specifying one, so it can't just be all allies, it increases the target's crit damage by 18% for 2 turns. And this can actually stack 2 times. So let's say you're using Bronya, right? You take Bronya, you skill a character action forward to get 18% crit damage, and they have it for 2 turns. So Bronya comes back up, you skill them again. Now you have 36 crit damage for 2 turns, and you can just repeat that over and over and over, and you will just constantly have 36 crit damage from an effect of your support. This essentially makes it so that every support has a bonus buff that they can provide to your team, and it's absolutely insane to me. Now, granted, this only works on certain characters because it only is one target, but this is going to be a set that works for our current Tingyun. It's going to work for Bronya. It's going to work for Sparkle. It's going to work for any healers you want to put it on that have a single target heal on their skill. Like if you could throw this on Gallagher if you wanted to, right? Just as an example. Now, why would you do that in a break team? That would be silly. But if you were using Gallagher not in a break team, then you could just use a skill point to give your teammate some extra crit damage, assuming that you had an SP positive team. Maybe that's not the best example, but what I'm saying is there's so many characters that can activate this. Oh, and by the way, fun fact, I just threw this, don't look at the team. If you skill yourself, it also buffs yourself. So if we enhance skill with Blade, or not enhance skill with Blade, but if we enhance with Blade, boom, we get the stack of 18% crit damage. Does that mean you play this on Blade? Probably not. But I'm just saying it's possible, especially if we have some DPS characters that use their skill to buff themselves in the future. It could potentially be a set that works for them too. This set is honestly pretty disgusting, and it's going to work with future supports. It works with a lot of current supports and a lot of current characters, and the 2-piece bonus is really good. The 2-piece bonus on this one is also really good, right? So now we have a new relic set that we can farm, or a relic set combo that we can farm, where both of the 2 pieces are going to be good on multiple different characters, and both the 4 pieces are relevant on multiple different characters. It's not like a new set came out that's only good on 2 characters. These work on like so many different characters. And I didn't even tell you guys my favorite part about the Scholar Lost in Air Edition one, okay? This one, mathematically, we ran the numbers. This is a Jingliu buff. Imagine, guys, 8% crit rate is like whatever, but pretty helpful, right? Increased damage dealt by skill. You're always skilling on Jingliu, and it also increases your ultimate damage. And then after you use her ultimate, which gives her another stack of her enhanced skill, you additionally increase the damage dealt by the next skill by another 25%. So 45% skill damage after using her ultimate on her new enhanced skill. This set is perfect for Jingliu, and it ends up being like 10% better than the last set, which is awesome. Not to mention, now if you're playing her with Bronya, you give Bronya this set, and whenever Bronya uses her skill on Jingliu, you're gonna also get crit damage up on Jingliu, which is like, there's so many good things to say about these new sets. This set also would work for Seele. Now, a lot of us do have quantum sets already, and it's probably not gonna replace the quantum set on Seele just because it is so dang strong, especially because Seele is a quantum character, but this is a set that would work on Seele. Think about it. You ultimate, activate your resurgence, and then you instantly get a skill, and since that's an extra turn, you get the buff in the resurgence window, and you're gonna get it on your next skill. So unless for some reason this doesn't work like other buffs in a resurgence window and you wouldn't be able to keep it, she would be able to get 45% skill damage for 2 skills, which is crazy to me. On top of that, this is probably Argenti's new best in slot. So for those of you guys who are enjoying Argenti enjoyers, this is gonna be a great one for you. And overall, like most DPS characters that do a majority of their damage with their skill, this is gonna be an amazing upgrade for them. So all in all, guys, these sets are incredible. I think that this is the most hype I've been about any new relic sets that have come out ever, because for the first time we have sets that where both of them are super good. You guys are probably gonna spend a majority of your time for the next few patches in these 2 domains, or caverns are what they're called in this. I still call them domains, man, this is crazy. In these caverns, farming these 2 sets, you're just gonna be here forever. Honestly, they're so good and they benefit so many characters. Now, it's possible, like if you already have, let's say you already have like a well-built Argenti, you already have a well-built Jingliu, you already have a well-built Seele, and let's say you already have like your Speed Tune Bronya and your Speed Tune Sparkle. Like, do you need these sets? No, technically you don't, right? You don't need to go farm these, but they are going to be upgrades for a lot of characters, and not to mention the 2 pieces are so strong. 8% crit rate on a 2-piece of your 4-piece sets is just awesome. It's incredible. And 2-piece speed bonus is gonna be useful on almost every single support in the game. So guys, I cannot stress this enough. These 2 relic sets, these new ones are incredible. I've already, just to test it out on my Jingliu on the creator experience server, I've already started using it, and it's awesome. I'm overcapped on crit rate. That 8% from the 2 pieces is useless on me right now just because of my crit stats. But on this free-to-play Jingliu, I was shredding content. And Bronya's speed tuned with 194 crit damage, but she also has the 4-piece Sacerdos relived ordeal. And guys, I cannot stress this enough. It's incredible. Listen, we've got a lot of really good sets recently, and like now that we have 2-piece speed bonuses and we have Kel'Thuzad, you can get up to 18% speed bonus from 2-piece sets if you count your bladers, which is so funny. We've had a lot of really great sets that are worth farming recently, but these ones probably take the cake. I don't know how they're gonna top these ones because these are just incredible. And finally, my wife gets some upgrades, guys. 10% more damage on Jingliu. We are eating so good. All right, but anyways, I just want to make a quick video on that. I am so stoked about this. Let me know who you guys are pulling for. I know Tingyun just got drip marketed, and so did Sunday. So these are 2 highly anticipated characters coming up, but also like we got a lot of other characters to look forward to in the future. And I know myself, I'm still saving for the big collab. So I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.